Okay, so this is a quick video for VEX V5 coaches to know a little bit about how to assist your teams getting started with the notebook, and more importantly, once they have a notebook created in an online form, how to put that link into their into events.vex.com so that it can be judged remotely. A lot of events do remote judging. So the first way you'll want to start off actually is not at events.vex.com, although we will do that. What you want to do is you want to start at Global Robotics and Science Foundation. And actually, let me see, this is the link I'm thinking of. Yeah, if you just put in globalrobotics.org, you go there. If you go to their library and you go to teams, under here, if you just type in notebook template, this is a great way to get your team started. And you just take this first one, digital engineering notebooks templates for V5. And they have these things here. This, of course, is for IQ, but here for V5, which is what my event is for. You can do Microsoft PowerPoint, but if you've got a Google account, if the student has a Google account, then have the student come to this page and click this to get the template to pop up. So they'll click this. Then they'll need to make a copy. And then that'll take a moment to come up, obviously. But as soon as the copy comes up, the first thing they should do is rename it. So for instance, if I were doing this for my V5RC team 4330V, let's say, engineering notebook override, which is the name of this year's game. Put that in there. That would be a good idea. Then you should read through this. They put in a change log here. They have a couple different options for your cover, so to speak. They have some resources here that are kind of nice. They have a table of contents. Your students will fill that out as they begin. And then there are various pages. They also broke it in different sections, which is kind of cool. Some of these sections have some really good information in there. They've got some calendar in there, which is kind of nice. A couple versions of calendars, but just a great way to get them started. But the point is, even if they don't use the template, they should create a Google slideshow that is their engineering notebook. Once they've done that, they've given it a name, they'll need to share it. Now, they'll certainly share it among their team. They'll do that by sharing with editing permissions. But to share with the events.vex.com so that their notebooks can be judged, they'll need to click share. They'll need to change this from restricted to anyone with link. But this is very important. Make sure it still says viewer here. So for now, when I click copy link, it's going to copy a link that only allows the judges to view it. They can't inadvertently change anything in the online notebook, which is nice. And you'll have them copy that link. Once you've got that done, and they've, give them the link themselves, share it with them, have them fill it all out. What you want to do next to make that available for judging is you go to events.vex.com, you log in. I'm going to log in here as myself, of course. Log in there. Okay, and the first thing that happens when you log in is your registered teams will show up here under registered teams. Now, if you haven't registered them yet, you have to go down here and do this and click the renew buttons and fill out a whole bunch of other stuff. I assume by the time you're looking at this video, you've done that. So what you need to do for the engineering notebook, I say, which notebook did I do there? I can't remember. I did it for Team V. So I'll go over here, 4330V, and I'll click Digital Engineering Notebook. And all I have to do is paste that link in here, and then I can click save. I'm not going to do that because they'll have their own notebook probably that they've already put together. But yeah, I guess I could go ahead and save. You can always override it. Here's the important thing, and you need to communicate this to the students because they forget, is as long as that link points to that document, you can make a million changes in that document, and only the most recent version will be available for the judges and the judge advisor and the event partner when they attend any event. So they really only have to do this once, as long as they go back and edit the same document over and over again. They can make any changes they want to that. And as long as this is linked to that, that will be the one that's judged. So make sure they don't worry about, oh my gosh, Mr. Ubard, I'm sorry, not Mr. Coach, you're going to have to go in and update the engineering notebook link. There's not necessary. If they've updated the thing that you have the link to, it will only give the most recent. So I hope that's helpful. I wish you luck. I guess one last thing I'll tell you, it also is possible to get the engineering notebook rubric as well from Global Robotics. So if you go to the Global Robotics thing and here you go to library, you can actually type in up here student-friendly judging rubric like this. I misspelled rubric, but remote judging, team interview rubrics, team interview. It's in here somewhere. I'm sure you can find it. So that's the key. That's how it's done. So best of luck.